Just when I think we've seen enough about Lords of the Fallen, we've been blessed with even more to talk about. We now have a new story trailer that was premiered during the Gamescom opening night live show, and it was awesome. This trailer gives us a nice cinematic view of the game with some more focus on Umbral, the parallel universe that we're frequently going to be visiting. This was a perfect presentation because it lets gamers know that this parallel universe is an essential piece to the game and it will separate it from the other Souls-likes. Newcomers and those just seeing this game for the first time can see that this is the next big Souls-like, but also going to be very different to what we've played before. This isn't just Elden Ring 2.0 or a Dark Souls copycat, but it's looking to give us a different way to play and enjoy our Souls-like experience. Jumping in between the original world and then the world of Umbral, and also using the lantern to see into the world, and this will definitely make Lords of the Fallen stand out in its own way. I'm just glad we got to see another look at it, especially presented in such a way that was absolutely beautiful. This trailer is gorgeous. It shows how dark and sinister the world looks. We got to see those early game bosses again, but this time in just such a very cinematic way, showing us how dark and evil and ugly they look. Ugly in the traditional sense, like it's a big monster kind of way, but here on this channel, we find it gorgeous. Dark Souls and other Souls-like games can be very dark and gritty with enemies that are a recipe for nightmares, but I feel like Lords of the Fallen looks at these games and said, "Hold my beer," and splashed an even darker coat of paint on their game. And from what I've gathered, Hexworks are very much on the Hold My Beer world tour. After the original Lords of the Fallen disappointed many, myself included, it's clear that Hexworks are out to prove something, that they can make a sequel and a game worthy and one that we really want. And that alone is very exciting because now we are going to really see the true Lords of the Fallen, and it's looking to overshadow the one of the past in many, many ways. I've been making the joke that other developers and other games are scared of Lords of the Fallen because this game is looking really, really promising. The previews have been impressing, and the hype is definitely growing for this game. We've had Alan Wake 2 delayed a bit, and then we've also had Assassin's Creed moved up a bit to kind of give some room and cushion for Lords of the Fallen. So I just think it's pretty interesting that that's what happened. It could be completely unrelated, of course, but I just like to think of it that way because Lords of the Fallen is something that you don't want to mess with. I feel this game is really going to do well. I think it's going to impress. I think I'm gonna like it, and it's just awesome that we have this game to look forward to. I want to say thank you guys for watching not just this video, but my previous one where we talked about Lies of P and Lords of the Fallen, and I asked you guys which one are you going to get, and many of you commented that you are very hyped for Lords of the Fallen, and that just makes me even more excited to know that my audience and I are on the same page, because look at this thing. This is going to be epic. That's it for my video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Lords of the Fallen and the new trailer. I will be covering more of this game as the release date comes closer and closer, and then I'll be, of course, covering the boss fights, covering my experience and all that. So sub if you're new, like the video, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.